an aerial onslaught at the Astrodome today. Nobody in the USFL goes to the air more than Oklahoma's Doug Williams and Houston's Jim Kelly. They're going to fire it, zip it, chuck it, even lay it out like no two teams in football. Get ready for an offensive explosion. Houston's Gamblers against the Outlaws of Oklahoma. The Central Division standings of the Western Conference. Houston on top alongside Michigan. The Oklahoma Outlaws would like to get back on top of the division standings. We're expecting some wild times at the Old Dome today. I'm Corey McFerrin along with Kevin Kiley. And first of all, Oklahoma is struggling. They have lost 4 consecutive games by an average of 28 points. As for Houston, they keep rolling up the points. Last week, 48 points, season high against Pittsburgh, #1 offensive club in the USFL. And the run-and-shoot offense is still a bit of a mystery to the rest of the teams in the league, aren't they, Kevin?
Well, Corey, they've been telling offensive coordinator Darrell Davis for years you can't run this offense. But for years he's been running it successfully, and now he's running it over the USFL. A league-high 417 yards a game. They can make things happen and put tremendous pressure on defenses.
And the guy that really makes this thing go is a rookie from the University of Miami. His name is Jim Kelly. And he's doing things no other rookie in pro football has ever done before.
Kelly has already thrown 28 touchdown passes this season, over 3,600 yards in passing. He can throw, he can run, and he can shoot, and he has support, as he gets right here from Ricky Sanders, the #3 receiver in the entire USFL. He and Kelly make a lot of offense, but that's not all. Kelly also has the #1 receiver in the league, 999 yards in receptions, Richard Johnson. But it's the offensive philosophy, I believe, that makes Houston go. They get behind people. They throw long, they get lots of yardage, and they put a tremendous amount of points on the board. Here's how they do it. Watch the motion man on the left, the X. As he comes across, they stabilize the defense and get a lot of people into that secondary very quickly. They will beat even the best defense in this league.
Kelly's opposite number for Oklahoma, Doug Williams. Everybody knows Doug has perhaps the most powerful arm in all of professional football. He has struggled a little bit this year after coming over from Tampa Bay of the NFL. But last week, threw for 4 touchdown passes, 378 yards in the air, his best performance this year.
Well, you have to remember that Doug Williams has been with 2 expansion teams. Tampa Bay was an expansion team when he broke in with them. But without Doug Williams, Tampa Bay was 4-40. With Doug Williams, 33-33, and they missed the 1979 Super Bowl by 1 game.
The biggest problem this year for Oklahoma, lack of a rushing offense. They think they have solved that a week and a half ago. They signed this man, Ernest Anderson, the star from Oklahoma State.
Ernest Anderson, 1,800 yards plus in 1982. In college, you see a little bit of it there. He's very quick, and he likes to run out of the I formation. The kid ran for over 3,700 yards in college. He did it this way. He's quick, he's mobile, he can catch a pass. He might make Doug Williams a better quarterback.
Folks in Oklahoma excited about Ernest Anderson. And don't forget, a month and a half ago, at Oklahoma, Houston led in that game in the 4th period by 15 points. Oklahoma storms back to tie it at the end of regulation. They go to overtime and win it on a field goal, 31-28. There is a major revenge factor today. Houston and Oklahoma. Kevin, we're going to see some footballs flying today. We're going to be here for all the action, but first let's go back to ABC Sports Control in New York after this message. ABC Sports presents United States Football League action. Today, it's the Houston Gamblers hosting the Outlaws of Oklahoma. Corey McFerrin along with Kevin Kiley and Jerry Parks. Oklahoma Outlaws trying to break a 4-game losing streak against the most powerful offensive club in the USFL, the Houston Gamblers. There is Coach Woody Woodenhofer of Oklahoma. He's out to stop a trend, Kevin Kiley, and that trend is this. Their team has been 0-6 in good weather, 6-0 in bad weather, which means I guess we can count a loss, right?
Yeah, well, at least we can count on a good game, hopefully, between Houston and Oklahoma.
Yeah, we certainly hope so today. Oklahoma trying to break that trend. There is a good shot of Jack Pardee on the sideline, head coach of the Houston Gamblers. And the one guy that Woody Woodenhofer is looking for today to help his offense out is a young man by the name of Ernest Anderson out of Oklahoma State University. Let's go now to our man on the sidelines, Jerry Parks. He's with Ernest right now.
And with Ernest Anderson on the sideline, Ernest, this is kind of a come home for you. Your first pro game in the Astrodome, and you're a native of this area. How do you feel coming home?
It's always great to play against, in front of your hometown. It's always nice to see your parents and your relatives and everything else.
Ernest, you played here with Oklahoma State in the Bluebonnet Bowl. You like this field?
Oh, yes. The Astrodome is a good atmosphere. The fans are, real great, and looking forward to playing in it again today.
Ernest, you're the running back. Do you know how much you're going to play today?
Well, last week I didn't really practice that much. This week I had a great, practice, and I'll see a lot of action this week.
Great. Well, we wish you well. Ernest Anderson, and he is going to be playing a lot for the Outlaws today, Corey.
All right. Thank you, Lonnie Harris. Here we go. The offensive backs and receivers for Oklahoma, of course, Doug Williams, 5 years with Tampa Bay. He's the man to watch. Their top receiver is Al Williams. His number is 41. Williams last week put the ball up 48 times. Anthony Thornton in the backfield for Oklahoma. Williams will throw on the first play. He's going for Lazarus, I believe. No, it is Lazarus out of the backfield for a good game across midfield to the 48-yard line. Tommy Myers forced him out there. Kiki Diallo there, number 31, getting off the pile. Defensive line for Houston. The guys to watch here, Cleveland Crosby and Pete Caton. They are the co-leaders in sacks for the Gamblers, 9 apiece. Linebackers Hawkins, Diallo, and Anthony Brock getting a start today for the first time. Mitchell, Lewis, Eason, and Hall make up the defensive backfield for the Gamblers. 100-yard game last week against Tampa Bay. In motion, that's Lonnie Turner. Williams going back across the middle. He's got a man at the 42-yard line, brought down immediately. That was step-toe. He does not get the first down. Tommy Myers there immediately, and Oklahoma's going to have to kick it away. Some gaudy statistics. 28 touchdown passes, breaking the record set last year by Bobby Hebert of Michigan. Kelly is simply on a roll. First play, going to throw it. He does it. Left side, that is Gerald McNeil. The ball is loose. I believe it's an incomplete pass. Barry Copeland was there to punch him real hard. Greg Mosier, wide receiver near side. That is Sanders in motion. Kelly going long. He's got a man. That is Mosier. Big play down to the 41-yard line. Rod McMillan makes the stop. And there you see the offense that Kelly and the Gamblers are capable of.
Offense. Now what Mosier has to do is read the defensive back, and then Kelly reads Mosier. What Mosier has seen is a seam right up the field. As you can see, that's where Kelly throws it. He takes that back to the middle there on a little bit of a post pattern, and it's goodbye Charlie.
Clarence Verdun in the ball game. That is Johnson in motion. Kelly going left side, pumps once, got all kinds of time. Now he's in trouble, and now he throws long. He's got Johnson, touchdown, Houston. Jim Kelly with all kinds of time. And Richard Johnson is now the all-time leader in pass receptions in USFL history.
Not bad defense here. As you can see, they force Kelly out of the pocket here. The only thing they don't do is get to him. Defensive coverage just too long before they get to Kelly. It breaks down. And what Kelly does there, which is great, is he lobs the ball to Johnson and leads him perfectly on a broken pattern. And that's touchdown Houston at home.
This is Tony Fritsch going to try to make it 7-zip. He does not do so. Blocked. There's some discussion now. Perhaps it was blocked and went over the crossbar. Fritsch is complaining.
Instinctively gave it. Yep. It's good. Let's take a look at it.
Kevin.
It's a helicopter as they hit it. It's going side to side. Sure, it's good by at least 6 inches. Way good.
That's all that matters. 6 inches. Wow. It is 7-0, the first quarter of play. They give to Anderson, fumbles the football. That's Tommy Myers for Houston, tackled immediately. And we've got a big turnover right out of the blocks again. Houston in great field position, and Ernest Anderson on the second carry of the day coughs up the football.
This can be devastating for a team. They're looking for a big game out of Ernest Anderson. He had a problem fumbling the ball. You see the helmet right on the ball. Oh, not really Ernest's fault. He had two hands on it, and they teach you defensively, if you get a shot at that ball with your helmet, you take a pop at it.
Mosier to the near side. McNeil, top of your screen. Sanders in motion. They're going to give it out to Todd Fowler. Fowler some room. 20-yard line. He may go all the way. Gets a block. 10, 5, touchdown, Houston. Wow. Houston's already scored 2 touchdowns, 36 yards. Kelly flipping it off here to Todd Fowler.
It's a blitz, and it was the perfect call. A little slip screen to Fowler. Take a look at Kidd, number 61. Watch this block. Just destroys the man, and Fowler walks in. Very, very tough on Oklahoma to get points scored on him early like this.
And the Gamblers lead 14-0. The crowd here at the Astrodome enjoying the treat so far. Williams, some pressure. He's going long. Going for Williams. He falls down. It is intercepted. That is Eason. Make it Will Lewis at the 20-yard line, the 25-yard line. I'll tell you what, nothing going right for Oklahoma. And 5. Kelly over the middle. Nice catch out there. That is Sanders. Good job. Down to the 44-yard line. Sanders comes in the ballgame, the number 3 receiver in the USFL. He's a good one.
8 catches, 227 yards last week.
Mike, I know that. First down, Houston. Their own 45-yard line. They give it to Fowler. He bowls his way across midfield. Darrell Goodlow is there to bring him down. Gets it off to Johnson across the 40, loses the football at the 35-yard line. Rod McMillan is there to chase him out. Another first down for Houston. The 7-yard line. Kelly wants more. He's giving it to McNeil. McNeil struggling close to the first down at the 26-yard line. Kelly's got several receivers he feels comfortable to go to. McNeil, Johnson, Mosier, Sanders. Kelly pumps once. He's being chased, and he is brought down. First sack of the night. That is Bob Nelson, the nose tackle out of the University of Miami. He knows Jim Kelly real well. Johnson in motion. Kelly coming near side. Another sack. He is brought down out of nowhere, and there was nobody there. Curtis Anderson comes in. He is the number 1 sack man for Oklahoma. That gives him 6 sacks on the year. And what was the problem there, Kevin, on the left side of the line?
Well, it's just a great hit, and Kelly is a big guy. He doesn't go down easy, but nobody gets out to block that man. And as he hits Kelly and drags him down, I think the official probably blew the whistle on contact, and he continued to drag him down. Kelly.
3rd and 27 for Houston is not out of the question. Kelly throwing. His man fell down at the 27-yard line. That is Johnson, number 22. Ball down a football field. Steptoe in motion. The handoff. That is Anderson. Tries to spin away. He's not going anywhere. Cleveland Crosby makes the tackle for a loss of about 4 yards. Second, they're calling it 13 yards for the first. Big rush. Williams, look out. Caton brings him down at the 4-yard line for Pete Caton. That is sack number 10. He vaults into the lead on the Houston Defensive Club, and I'll tell you what, they're back down to the 4-yard line.
You're blocking for a pass. The one thing you don't want the guy to do is push you straight back. Look at this. As number 77, he doesn't trick him. He just overpowers him. He's patting guys on the butt and telling them they're doing a good job, and they just plain like him.
Nobody questions his character. 3rd down, very long. They're calling it 19. Williams swings it out. He was under pressure, trying to hit Sample, not even close. And Houston will take over again as Oklahoma is going to set to punt. On count. It's Takes it away. Very low kick, a weak kick. Hits at the 40. Hits a Houston bounce out of bounds at the 42-yard line. And once again, Jim Kelly and company have excellent field position. East, 1st and 10. Houston, 42-yard line. Kelly, the draw play. Fowler got some room across the 35. Brought down at the 33-yard line by Terry Beeson.
When Kelly was in the game, just once. Here they've got a 14-zip lead. They have good field position. And frankly, this is a good play for Houston always because everybody, as I said earlier, sits back on their heels. And Fowler's turned out 4.
But Fowler doing an excellent job in his place. Kelly, all kinds of time. He's got McNeil. They're going to give it to him? No. Of the day for Kelly. Let's see it again.
He's thrown to the backside of the rotation. Oklahoma came to his right, to the low side of the screen. He went behind it, and the hole was deep in the post pattern. The pass was good, and it was dropped. With all the gaudy statistics that Kelly has early in this game, he's...
Fumble. Kelly picks it up. Dives across. I think he's got the first down.
To hand the ball off. What you look for here is the center. If he makes some pennant back or stuffs him, they may have trouble going over the top.
Well, the fans got what they wanted. Quick count. Kelly bowls ahead for the first down, as you can see, very easily. And you called it, Kevin. Kelly, all kinds of time again. Johnson across the middle. Brought down the 28-yard line. Vic Koenig makes the tackle.
Not understanding what they're going to do. Oklahoma's picking it up now.
Houston with a strong first quarter. They lead it 14-0 back with the second quarter after this. The Skins for 3 years. He's been around. Kelly. Scrambling left side. Going to keep it across the 20. Inside to the 17-yard line. And that's a skill that Jim Kelly has acquired. A lot of people out of college didn't think he really could run. But Kelly can do. Johnson, or it's McNeil with the touchdown. I'm glad we didn't go away. Fritz converts. Got ourselves a 21-0 ball game. In the first half. Line drive kick. It is caught there. That is Lonnie Harris. Tries to work their way up the sidelines. He gets by a man across midfield. Cuts back, and I think they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. Hey, that kid is explosive over at the 40, I think the 46-yard line.
Play harder. Teams that are not going to be good, they lay down.
Steptoe in motion. Ernest Anderson in the backfield. Williams dumps it off. Is it going to be called grounding? No, the Houston fans would like that. Third down play. Williams throwing. Incomplete pass at the 37-yard line of Houston. That ball intended for Wheeler, the tight end, and Wheeler, his club's #1 receiver. I think it's the first ball that Williams thrown towards him today. McGee and Clarence Verdun in the ball game as receivers. Jim Kelly once again goes up top. Hits his man across the 20. That is McGee, Scott McGee.
Touchdowns, that means 31 per quarter.
Drop play, Fowler powering down close to the 30-yard line.
Something that you carry week to week and you improve if you have it.
3rd and 4. Kelly fakes it to Mosier. He's got Sanders for the first down across the middle to the 37-yard line. You want to stick around at halftime today. Howard Cosell will talk with Jim Palmer. Jim, of course, a certain Hall of Famer, 19 years with the Baltimore Orioles, given his release earlier this week. We'll hear it from Jim, his plans, his feelings about leaving the Orioles. Howard Cosell and Jim Palmer at halftime. Jim Kelly, look out! He is taken down, 28-yard line. Dewey McClain takes off. The 3rd sack of the day for Oklahoma. And Kelly last year traded to Memphis to come back to Oklahoma and play some football. Said all he wanted to do is get back to good old dusty Oklahoma. Fowler off the pass from Kelly. 45 across midfield to the 48-yard line. Houston is moving, and that screenplay has been unstoppable today.
Ineligible receiver, downfield, number 72, offense, loss of down, 4th down.
so in motion. The give is to Anderson. He's got some running room. Breaks one tackle, 45-yard line, pushes up to the 49, and that is the kind of running that Ernest showed during his career at Oklahoma State. That was an incomplete. Bullet intended for Turner, almost brings it down, goes way up in the air, unable to control it at the 35-yard line. Boy, that was a rifle.
It was a rifle, and it was high. They go off their feet, and only the good ones will jump. Only the good ones.
And Turner obviously in some pain.
Lonnie Turner's wanted to break into the receiving corps. He's been a kick returner, and he's felt that he could play as a receiver.
The sidelines, and he is loose about now, you better believe it. 5 touchdown passes last week. He already has 3 today. 8:34 to go in the first half, and he may be en route to breaking that record he established last week. The golf cart on the field about the 37-yard line. Lonnie Turner, the flanker out of Cal Poly Pomona, 5'9", 164. Touchdown tosses in his career. Got to get a completion here. Escapes from Crosby, still on his feet, dumps it off across the way. That is Wheeler at the 30, down the 25-yard line. A good exhibition of scrambling by Williams. Wheeler, 5-yard line for Oklahoma. They'd like to go into the end zone soon. Ernest Anderson doesn't find any room, takes off right side across the 25, jumps up to the 23, and that's the kind of running you see Anderson do in college. Okay, hopefully it's not bad for Lonnie Turner. Williams. Right a man at the 20, and boy, is he crushed. That is Ragsdale. And the man who hit him there is Tommy Myers, the veteran, and he banged up a little bit. He says, I'm going to the bench for a minute. Who, of course, is known for all kinds of things like fashion underwear, things of that nature. Also pitching a baseball, which he did for 19 years. Jim Palmer with Howard Cosell at halftime right here at ABC. Big third down at 5. That is Anderson. He has got the first down and then some. Inside the 10, fumbles the football. Who's got it? Houston say they have the football. Jeff Pardee says yes. Let's see what the referee says.
Well, I don't know that that was a fumble. I think he was down. Yeah, I think they're calling him down.
All right, big play. Third down and goal. Williams is hit as he throws the ball harmlessly, falls at the 10-yard line. Nobody near the football. Tony Fitzpatrick, the man to come in hard and bounce Williams to the turf. A 34-yard kick. He is 4 of 6 between 30 and 39 yards so far this year. It is up, and it is good. Oklahoma is on the board. That is field goal number 13 for Herrera, and they're 3 points closer. 21-3. Houston still in command. Efren Herrera, who actually won 3 games in the final minutes against Houston. The quarter score. Herrera will kick it off. 3-yard line. That is Courville coming across the field. 15, nice move. 20, 25. That's outside across the 35. Great run by Courville to the 39-yard line. That's Johnson, number 22, top of your screen. A little bit of pursuit there. Kelly, plenty of room. He's going to run. He's got the first down, out of bounds across midfield at the 48-yard line of Oklahoma. Herb Williams there to force him out. And the fans love to see a quarterback that is not afraid to run the football. When he is having. It's a big screen monitor on top of your picture there. The fans seem like to watch. That's Clarence Verdun. The ball game drops the football after catching it about the 40 near sideline. Apparently was able to recover the football at about the 44 ball game. Kelly, complete pass at the 35-yard line to Ricky Sanders. Good for the first down by a couple of yards, and Houston continues to move. Passes Todd Fowler. 44 yards on the ground. He's going after his third consecutive 100-yard rushing performance. Kelly is thrown to the ground. That is Curtis Anderson. Kelly back to the 34-yard line. That is sack number 4 on the day against Kelly. Psychological. Penalties everywhere. Flags everywhere. Too much time. Just did not get it off. Vacation draft. Third down play in 26. Kelly, all kinds of time. Pumps it once. He's running. Is he going to go down? No. On his feet. Gets away. Down to the 32-yard line before he's run out by Herb Williams. And for a moment, it looked like Kelly was going to escape unscathed. By Oklahoma ties a team record on the year, so something to be happy about. 4th and 18, 32-yard line. Kelly dumps it off. It's the screen play to Fowler. Fowler across the 25, down to about the 22. He is still about 7 yards short of the first down. Upstairs. That's going to do it for the first half as the clock ticks down. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2, 1. And that is it for the first half. The fans here in Houston are happy. Their ball club firmly in command. 21-3 the score here at halftime. The Gamblers going for their 8th victory on the year. We'll be back after this message and a word from our local stations.
Jim Lampley again in New York. We welcome those of you who are at halftime of Houston and Oklahoma and what might be called for the moment the Jim Kelly Show. Here's what's going on out in Los Angeles, where the Michigan Panthers are trying to get back on the right track, but trailing at halftime against the Los Angeles Express. The score in the ball game, 14-10. It started early for L.A. They got a Tony Zendejas field goal for a 3-0 lead, but then Ken Lacey capped an 82-yard drive for Michigan in the second quarter, and that gave the Panthers a 7-3 lead. Then after another Zendejas field goal, an interception by Tyrone Justin set up this 28-yard Young to Freddie Scott touchdown pass. Young ran in the conversion for 2 points, and later Novo Bojovic kicked the field goal for Michigan to narrow L.A.'s lead to 14-10. Bobby Hebert in that game, again plagued by the interception. He's thrown 3 of them in the first half, and they have set up all of Los Angeles' points. New Orleans 8-4 against Tampa Bay 9-3, an action-filled game in the first half. In Tampa Bay, Burt Reynolds and friends there on what might be called Celebrity Day, and both teams chasing Birmingham in the Southern Division. Early, John Reeves hit Eric Trevelyan from 3 yards out to make it 7-0 Tampa Bay after a drive in which the Bandits went largely without a huddle. Steve Spurrier doing a good job of coaching again. Then, John Walton threw this pass to Frank Lockett, got down just in bounds to set up a 1-yard touchdown run by Marcus Dupree. Dupree had 11 carries for 58 yards in the half, and that touchdown tied the ball game at 7-7 in the first quarter. After a Tim Mazzetti field goal made it 10-7 New Orleans, watch this strange play. Reeves throwing for Trevelyan. Trevelyan bats the ball up in the air into the hands of Spencer Jackson, who goes down the sidelines and got it to the 2-yard line. That set up a 2-yard touchdown by Gary Anderson, who will skirt the right side and outrun the defender, and that made it 14-10 Tampa Bay. But then Walton again found Frank Lockett inside a minute to go in the first half to set up another 1-yard Marcus Dupree touchdown, and at halftime New Orleans has gone back on top in the ball game, 17-14. If you're a fan of omens, we would point out New Orleans has played 7 times on Sunday afternoon in this USFL season, and they have yet to lose. They are 1-4 playing on the other days of the week. San Antonio is at Washington at halftime of that ball game. The Gunslingers have a 17-7 lead. They have gotten 2 touchdown pass from Rick Neuheisel in the ball game. Now we're going back to the Astrodome. Corey McFerrin and Kevin Kiley. Let's return you there right now.
We're back at the Astrodome. Corey McFerrin, Kevin Kiley, and Jerry Parks. 21-3. You see our score. Houston going after their 8th victory in 13 attempts. Doug Williams got to have a better second half than he performed in the first half. That is for sure, as Oklahoma, ineffective offensively. Got to come up with some offense. Got to do some things. You know, one thing, though, Kevin, we should recognize is the fact that, to look at the first half stats there, where total yardage is the most obvious. 271-70. Houston way in front, more than 200 yards. 2 turnovers for Oklahoma. First downs, 14-4. Houston in command. That pretty much reflects the ball game. I was going to say, though, Kevin, Houston really has not shown the killer instinct this year.
3 sacks and For some more. Back up to you, Corey.
Thank you, Jerry. Curtis Anderson is still confident, Kevin. Williams, he's going to run, drops the football. That's a live football. Who's got it? Looks like it is recovered by Oklahoma. Alvin Powell jumps on top of it at about the 35-yard line. Tony Fitzpatrick, the man chasing down Williams out there. They're Gamblers ahead, 21-3. We got 11:30 to go in the third quarter. They give to Fowler from Williams, and Fowler plows ahead at the 37-yard line. You got to love the way the guy runs. Terry B. Second and 5. Kelly over the middle, right at midfield. That is McNeil. Good for the first down, and he took a shot when he caught the ball. 18 points. Third and 4. See what Jim can do. Fires it out here. Nice catch by Sanders. One-hands it at about the 40. It's going to be close to the first down, but I believe he's short by a couple of feet. Fowler. Bullet. I don't know. It's going to be close. All depends on where the ball is spotted. The pitch. Anderson tries to skirt the corner, but the defense comes up. Fiala is there. 3 yards short of the first down. Fowler, good opening there. Plows up to about the 46-yard line. Houston's offensive line doing a job. To impress. A 4.5 average so far today. Kelly, a lot of time, gets it off there to Sanders, so make it Curville. Let me try it again. Clarence Verdun made that catch. Maybe one more time. 2 yards away from the first. Kelly fakes once, then throws. The reception at the 30 by Richard Johnson. He's got the first down. Hey, Mouse was talking to us about it last night. Let me tell you. It is complicated. Fowler, big opening. Cuts back to the 18. Holy cow. Dick Coding is there. And Houston is moving the football via the ground and through the air. Holder in that department, and in many others as well. Kelly flips it off. This is Fowler. He's going to score easily. Flag on the play. But wait a minute.
Ineligible receiver, downfield, number 72 offense, loss of down.
Look at this call. It's perfect. They're sending all the troops on this thing. Fowler slips through. Kelly with the pump. Now, that's what may have caused the play. Might have made the lineman go downfield. You see 70, well, 60, maybe a little further.
That's Dawson, 72. He may be the guilty party.
He was down, though. I mean, Dawson is down. Don't you have to be running around down there? Or...
Yeah, I think you're right. Let's see what he got the call. Third and 18. Kelly, he's got a man. Underthrows him. That was McNeil there about the 10-yard line, and Kelly is about 12 inches too low with that football. Here, Tony's a real favorite, as you can tell from the crowd reaction. Kick is up. Good. And good by a mile. So, Tony Frick hits his 10th field goal in 12 tries on the year. And Houston has added 3 more points to their lead. It is now 24-3 Gamblers. Wants to get back here. They better get on the move here soon. 24-3 the score. Williams, who has not enjoyed a good day, still up to controls. Zips it out, intercepted at the 40-yard line. That is Will Lewis. The ball was intended for Al Williams, I believe, and Houston got the football back.
Is to read the quarterback's eyes and his shoulders. Look at Williams. He looks right at the receiver, and he turns his shoulders right at him. And Lewis just steps in front of it. I mean, I almost jumped out of the booth here when he looked like that with his head. But the defense, since early in the second quarter, has played very well.
Very well. Less than a minute to go in the first quarter. Kelly, all kinds of time. Watch it now. He goes down at midfield. Tackled by Bob Nelson, number 65. Nose tackle back at full speed. Kelly, look out. He is hit from behind the blind side, Rod McMillan. And Kelly is sacked for the 6th time today. Did not see that one coming. That's not the kind of stats he can be very proud of. 9 of 26. Good pass, far side to his buddy Al Williams. Another first down. Will Lewis makes the tackle. Williams completes the pass to Sample out of the backfield. Ted Sample. Williams, 1st and 10. Lets it go under a big rush. It was underthrown.
And they're pleased to have it.
2nd and 10, ball on the 34-yard line. The pitch to Ernest Anderson. Sees a hole, cuts back, still on his feet, across the 30-yard line where he's knocked down by Will Lewis. And we're seeing some very exciting things out of Anderson.
Running around and hitting people, or who's playing for money, very frankly, and just wants to take it easy.
Anderson again. Pumping those legs ahead, and he's across for the first down, I do believe.
I'd have to say they best be pretty pleased with Ernest Anderson.
Although Dan Marino might debate that. Williams firing to Stepko. Out of bounds at the 23-yard line. Hollis Hall drives him out. We saw Tony Fritz relaxing on the sidelines a minute ago, using his helmet as a convenient stool. Williams is down. Tommy Myers out of the backfield. Tommy is more or less the sack specialist out of the secondary situation. 5th sack of the game for Houston. We've had 14 altogether. That's quite a few. 31-12. Houston's got it. We've got a minute and 29 remaining here in the 4th quarter. I'd like to thank our spotter, Bill Frio, and our statsman, Joe Cox, as always, an expert performance. Guys, 6'4", 220. Return. Williams firing the bullet pass inside the 10 to Al Williams.
And rifle it in the chest of a guy who's guarded pretty well defensively. He has tremendous talent and great potential.
Williams lofting in the end zone. It is picked off. Joe Heath, and that pretty... And that is going to do it. Jack Pardee and company have just won their 8th ball game on the year. 31-12. The Gamblers over the Outlaws. Once again, the final score, Houston 31, Oklahoma 12.
In Houston, Jim Kelly serves as the catalyst behind the record-setting feat of Little Richard Johnson. Against Oklahoma, Johnson sets a league record for catches in a season with 85 and helps the Gamblers deal a first-place hand in the Central Division. Lost amid the attention being paid to Houston's air attack has been the play of rookie running back Todd Fowler. The Van, Texas native was a receiver at Stephen F. Austin University, where he finished 3rd in the Lumberjacks pass-catching logjam. Drafted in the 16th round by the Gamblers, Fowler was changed to a running back. And when Houston lost its top rusher in Sam Harrell 5 games ago, Fowler filled his shoes impressively.
Todd, he's a physical type guy, you know. He can take a lot of punishment, and he's smart.
Fowler has averaged a touchdown and almost 100 yards a game since becoming a starter 5 weeks ago. A passionate hunter, Fowler also thrives on becoming the hunted and getting away. Says Houston coach Jack Pardee, Todd Fowler is going to be a superstar.